to them. The All-Seeing Guys. The All-Seeing Guys. With Greg and Joe. The All-Seeing Guys. The All-Seeing Guys. Greg and Joe.
Hello, welcome to episode 245 of All-Seeing Guys podcast with Rick and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and I'm joined as always over the Skype waves by Who Are Ya?
Obviously, Joe Jackson.
Obviously, Joe Jackson. And it is a Merry Christmas to y'all. Are we ready? Are we ready for Christmas?
Just about.
Are you ready, Joe?
Yeah, we went.
Just
And
about.
got all of our Christmas food today. We
Ah.
left it. So we obviously there was a whole sort of issue with the sell-by dates. We didn't want to get anything too early because we've got a very small freezer and we can't just chuck
Yeah,
everything.
I
in
see.
there. So we had to go pretty close to it. It was either going to be today, which is we're again recording on a Sunday evening. We were either going to
Yes.
go today or tomorrow, but we chose today because we both had a day off and stuff. So yeah,
There we go.
it was busy.
Wow.
It was a busy time.
Yeah, I had to go Saturday morning. I expected it to be chaos. It was empty. It was
Yeah.
amazing. I couldn't believe it. Even Indiana was like, wow, I thought we weren't going to be able to park the car. And I was like, yeah, easy.
It's
I was like, oh, thank God. But as I was leaving, it was getting fucking busy. I timed it fucking well.
yeah, that's it. That's you want to skip that gap. I mean, we went in there. Oh God, I don't know. It must have been about quarter to 12, and it was wild time. What you got on the go there? What's that little
Sorry
tipple?
for that slurp.
What's that? You having a Bailey's?
I thought I'd get in the film. Sort of. It's caramel biscuit Lidl Baileys.
Man's got chocolate milk in his fucking drink. Oh, fair. All right. Well, yeah. No, fair dues.
Well, I thought I'd roll the festive.
Snuck that in
it's
there
Christmas.
like I wasn't going to notice.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is that?
I even accidentally went like slurped like an overfucker.
I hope he
Like I was
asked,
fucking
I
doing
hope
a
he asked
Heinz
about my
soup
drink.
advert. Yeah, I hope he notices my drink. It's in the little goblet and everything. Hear the ice? Right. Oh God!
Oh,
When I
Christ.
poured this happens every time. I put the ice in, pour the drink on it, and you hear the ice crack.
Oh,
and
yeah,
every
yeah,
time
yeah.
I hear crack that ice. The booze got me acting all naughty and nice.
Crack that eyes.
Every time. Dice Rollers track and roll whiskey funks on Spotify.
yeah.
Go check it out.
Sorry.
So yeah.
we got
same
everything.
festive with my festive drink. Carry on.
We got everything today for for Christmas dinner, Christmas lunch, whatever you want to call it. It was it was alright. It wasn't too bad. I think we did prior research, so we knew what we were going to go for. So it only took us about 20 minutes. It was alright.
Oh fucking hell!
In and out, mate. In and out. That's my
In and out. Yeah, it worked very well for you.
Yeah.
Have you been alright? Anything else going on? Anything that's going on apart from the Christmas shop?
No, just sort of. Not that I can think of.
No.
We watched
There you go.
yesterday. We watched that 65 movie on Netflix with Adam Driver.
Oh right, okay. I saw half of that.
It was just like, oh mate,
I saw the last half of it.
You know what? There's some all right jump scares in it, which are pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a real good technique. I won't spoil them because I want you to jump.
Yeah.
It's a bit ridiculous in all honesty.
I saw the end. Yeah.
The thesis of it is that he lives in another galaxy or whatever, and he's on a mission to transport people. I'm assuming legally, but it was never really discussed. And
Yes.
then he whilst it's a 2-year trip, and he's got to leave his wife and child behind, and his child's sick, and blah 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 blah. And whilst he's on this 2-year mission, he enters an unknown asteroid belt or a meteor belt shower, and just his plane crashes onto Earth in 65 million BC or whatever, and he's just roaming about with the dinosaurs and that, trying to get off.
Yeah.
because
So
obviously-
I never saw the beginning, so that's what happens.
we were
I only saw
all the way
half
through it.
last
We were
half.
all the way through it. We were just just thinking of where's this gonna go, and I was just I am gonna make a bold claim and suggest that this man is gonna be Adam, and somewhere there's an Eve.
Oh yeah,
and that
Adam
was,
Driver.
Let me tell you, that was not it. It's. I mean, you know what? It's a dumb dinosaur movie.
Yeah,
But it's really dumb. He gets the fuck knocked out of him like several times. Like by the end of it, you're just like, how is this like man
still
walking?
going.
Like there's a great. He separates his shoulder at one point. He's got to like bang it back. He's got a Mel Gibson it. Like
Yeah.
like. So yeah, it's it's a dumb movie, but you know if you're into that sort of thing, if you like
dumb movie.
dinosaurs and if you like Adam Driver, then watch
Yes,
it.
well, I don't like either of those things.
Then you know what, Greg? It's
actually, I
probably
do
not the
like
film for you.
No, I haven't watched anything. I started watching. People were talking about it, and I haven't started watching that Black Doves on Netflix. I think I watched about 4 episodes in the space of 2 weeks.
Yeah, we watched. I think we watched like the first episode, and then it was just like.
Yeah, no, I am quite enjoying it. I'm just not blasting through it.
Yeah.
Like it's very much. Oh, I've got nothing to watch. I'll finish more of this. But now it's getting to the point now where I'm like, actually, I kind of want to know what happens next now. Cause
that's
brutal.
Well, that's the key to a good thing, isn't it? Like the first couple of episodes of a new season are pretty slow, and then they start throwing things in there that like
Lewis always has his unless it was really bad. He always had his 4 episode rule with a show like that.
Yeah.
Like he would always give a show 4 episodes.
Okay, that's not bad. I see that. That's good.
So I kind of started going by that premise, and sometimes it is the 4th episode. By the 4th episode, you're like, "Oh, actually, I'm enjoying this."
Yeah.
Or 4 episodes in, if you're still like, "Fuck," then no.
Yeah. It's just like no, but seriously,
Which has happened quite a lot
at this point, and especially when it says like at the end of episode 4 and it says 2 to go, and you're just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, I tell you what I was watching. I have been
Be
watching.
the most action-packed 2 fucking episodes.
I tell you what, I did watch, which was fucking cool. That Secret Level show on Prime, where they got all the gamers, all the game studios.
We've just been watching
to
that
make
today.
like short.
We've
Yeah,
just been
it's cool,
watching
man.
it today. We were on.
It's
I
cool.
think we watched.
Have you seen the Warhammer one yet?
No.
Have you seen the
I don't
Warhammer
think we
one
have.
yet?
We haven't.
Oh,
I don't think
so
we've seen
good.
the. Is that wait? Hang on.
You would
which-
know if you'd seen it.
Yeah, I think we were only on about number 4 or number 5. We've just watched the one
Right.
about the guy who donates his body to science.
I've already forgotten what episode that was.
Like episode
Oh yeah,
5,
of course. The guy, the one that ends up like half a robot and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
good
that's
ones.
after
The
Warhammer
Dungeons,
one,
the Dungeons and Dragon ones was good. I like that.
Dungeon Dragon one was awesome.
one.
Yeah.
That was after the Warhammer one. I can't quite remember.
Yeah. Well, Warhammer one's fucking awesome. It's fucking really fucking good.
Okay.
You would definitely remember it if you'd seen it.
I'll have to go. Maybe we've skipped some episodes. I don't know.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I don't really know the games, apart from a handful of them.
Yeah.
But the Schwarzenegger one's weird.
That was
But more
That was
weird
the
because it's
entire
his
way
voice.
through.
It's more weird because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's. Like it's just his voice.
Yeah. I have come for the
He's not
crown.
even putting one on. It's just his voice, and it really fucking distracts you from what's happening.
Yeah, because
Like, halfway through it, I'm just like, what is happening? I've just been listening to his voice, being like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit. I don't understand what's happening.
I was like, the first thing I thought was just like, wow, how did they get Arnie? Like, I thought it was him.
There's
Just
loads
thought
of
it was
famous people in it, but he's the one. There's loads of famous people in it, but he's just the one that I actually recognise the voice of, and I'm like, fucking hell. It really distracted me from what was happening.
It's wild. That was, I don't really remember a lot of that one particularly. It was a cool concept of like, an island where you can't die. Oh, the one that I did like was the...
it's also part of the whole game, isn't it? When you die,
Yeah.
you respawn and stuff as well, isn't it? Like,
The Japanese one where the guy is trying to get to the boss and he's only got like 5 lives.
That's
I thought
fucking cool.
that was, and how he gets like older every time he spends a life it shows you
that
what
fight
he's
scene
doing
in the tunnel from under the glass. Oh, that's
and then
so good.
and then when he's dead, he goes to like the underworld, and then it's like you realise that he's got like infinite sort of options, but obviously it's finding the one where he doesn't die, like
so he's
or he
learning
gets to like a certain part,
remembering what comes next.
It's cool. It's really really cool.
He slips on the blood, and then the next time he comes back, he doesn't slip on the blood, or he slides through it.
Or he
uses it to
sees like
advantage.
several steps of it. Okay, so like, oh, all right, I don't slip on the blood here, but in 2 moments' time, I get stabbed in the stomach. Okay, well, let's find this, and then like it was really cool.
Yeah, cool. I like the fact they look just the little short ones as well. It's really good.
Yeah,
I
just
thoroughly
10,
enjoyed it. I've still got a few more to watch.
10-15
The second
bursts.
half. So they've released it. There is, I think, 6 or 7 episodes last week, and then this week they released another 6 or 7 at once. And the one you just talked about, and the guy donates his body to science, is the first episode of the second batch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've only watched 2. I still think I've got about 4 to watch. I can't say the second half's hit me as good as it did in the first half.
Yeah.
But I will keep going. Bobby said I actually have no idea who and much. A lot of these games, I'm like, I don't know what this is. You see the Keanu Reeves one as well. I didn't really know what's happening in that one.
Haven't seen that one.
So that's the last one of the first batch.
I
You're
thought
watching
it might
them in
be
a weird
some
order.
sort of like,
there you go.
yeah, we're just kind of sort of like jumping about on them. Really.
That's
like,
why.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, there you go. That makes perfect sense. Right, before we get to more festivities, I went for a massage.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
It was a very it was quite a spare moment decision. Like,
Was it?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd a massage place opened down the road, not a seedy one, and my brother went and said it was good. And I
do have to say, I did have to restrain myself from asking what Ed inevitably did, which was, did you get wanked off? And it was just like, no,
I didn't know.
This sounds like a legitimate, like, I mean, you called it a Thai massage place, and everyone just assumes you get wanked off, but like, that's not on you. That's not on you. The innocent massage goer.
And I kept thinking, I really want to go. I always say at Christmas, working in retail, I'm going to go for a massage. I always say it. And I was like, I'm just going to look and see how much it is. And I looked, and ended up booking one for like 5 o'clock that day. And it was like 2 o'clock then.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I was like, I guess I'm going. I mean, there was more space, but that's when in Jenna went back at 4:30. So I was like, right, I'll go there for 5.
Yeah.
And I booked myself in for, and I haven't had a massage in years, but I booked myself for a traditional Thai massage and an hour as well.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's the one without oils, and it is very much a lot of like elbows,
kneading,
thumbs,
a lot of
kneading
the knots out of you. Was it rough?
Not
was it like pretty...
felt that I needed. Ow,
Yeah.
sorry, but I elbowed the table at fucking full whack.
Did you
listen to me? I don't really feel like I had anything I needed worked out on me. Just wanted to do it.
Yeah. And it was like
it was weird. Like
they were pretty heavy, pretty rough. Like
they gave me a form to fill out when I got there, and I'm like, okay, yes. So I walked in, I was all like, yes. And as soon as I walked in, they must have not had many bookings. As soon as I walked in, she was like, you're here for the 5 o'clock full time. I was like, yep, I'm Greg. Yes. Okay.
Yep,
that's that's good.
Potatoes.
She was like, she gave me a form to fit. Sorry, wrong one. She gave me a form to fill out. Just the usual questions I expected. But it was at one point, do you like it soft, medium, hard? I think medium.
Medium.
Just in the middle.
I like my massages like I like my steaks.
Because it really be that different. Like I'm sure hard is, but it's like it's a level in a game.
Hard is she brings a ladder out and jumps off it.
And then she gets that just
it's like a hardcore wrestling match, and it's something. It's a completely different room. And it's a different room, and in that room is a wrestling
it's like an escape
room.
There were some wrestling moves. Took me to this little room with the bed and like the music playing, which was really annoying. It was I swear it was the same. Like it sounded like the same 3 notes the whole time. It was actually got a bit.
Well, that's it. Yeah. I mean, it's just it's there to zone you out.
I know, but at least let it change to something. I'm like, oh Jesus, a little bit of Wales song maybe. And I changed into the kind of one of the gowns I'd wear in hospital when I go for colonoscopy. Changed into those, and then the woman came in and was like, right, lay on the front and just turn the lights down, and then that was it. We're off. And she I didn't really know what to expect, and she would just started with my feet. And I was like, oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I've got I don't like my feet being touched. I know
no, nor do I. And I was thinking why it's happening. I'm like, no one's ever touched my feet.
Yeah, I
hate
the feeling. And I had to be fucking kick.
Yeah. I did that a few times. There were a few moments where I did do the I did the jolt.
Yeah. She
did
just chop you in the fucking hamstring and be like, stay still.
Up my calves. Wasn't that fun.
Oh no, calves are bad. So I've got one of those massage pillows that sort of has the rotatey ball things on them. You whack that on your calf. Brilliant. Oh Jesus Christ! But afterwards, because it's it's good for sciatica kind of sort of thing. So you do the thigh and the calf. The calf, man, it is it's pretty rough, but oh god, it's good.
I just realised I sent you guys that video so you can probably hear the music. My heavy ass breathing over it. Oh God, what's going to happen? But yeah, no, so basically, she was climbing up me as she was working her way up.
Yeah.
And then there were literally moments where she would be like, right, grab my wrist and like just pull my arm or my shoulder up. And she'd be like, both right hands. Like, and I'm like, yep. Like, she'd have like, at one point she had like my legs. I remember she was like, she kept being like, is this okay? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And then, wait, when she lifted my legs up, she stood on the bed. My legs were lifted up. Like, so I was like, right, this woman's fucking strong. And I can't really see what she looks like, 'cause it's dark. I'm like, fuck it, I didn't see till afterwards. There's a handrail on the ceiling.
Yeah. So for like purposes... so for purposes...
I mean, it was a little bit light, but not if I could see.
For the purposes of the artwork, which I've already done, I had to Google like Thai massage just to kind of get like and I did realise there was just like that these big sort of like fucking poles in the ceiling. I mean, it makes sense, like, or like, you know.
But she stood there. She had my legs up, and she said she'd be like, right, ready? And I'm like, yeah, like for what? She's like, here we go. And they were like roll forward on me, so like I'm like, oh shit, and my knees are like coming down by my ears. And I'm like, oh wow, God. And my ass is just going up, and then she's like, I feel like a foot go on it, and I'm like, oh, here we go, okay. I'm like, this woman, fuck, this is insane. What's happening right now? Like,
that's.
And then she's like, right, and she rolled me forward a few times, and then let me back down. And she'd be like, good. she kept saying I was very flexible. And she kept being like, lucky for me, you're very flexible.
Yeah.
She did tell me towards the end that although I'm very flexible and my body's like elastic, she says she can tell that I find it hard to relax.
Yeah.
And she could feel a lot of
That's
stress in me.
interesting. Yeah,
but she did.
Yeah.
But she was noticing during it because she'll be like, relax. I'm like, okay. And then she'd be like, relax. And I'm like, I am. And then after a few minutes, after a little bit, I'll be like, and relax my shoulders and stuff, and she'd be like, there you go.
Yeah.
And she did that to me a few times where I just wasn't relaxing, and I'd be like, okay, and I'm just not untensing.
It's the sort of thing, though, that it's just like, if you think about relaxing, you can't do it because you're thinking about it, so like, you're just like, oh, am I not relaxed? Like, this just feels like, it's like, no, that incredible tense feeling in your body is not normal.
Yeah. I did expect to click a lot more, but I didn't really, I mean, she clicked, oh my God, when... First time she kind of like rolled me over and she got my leg and she was like, had a hand on my hip. I was on my side. One leg was in front of me. The other one, she'd bent right up to me and she was leaning on it with her hand on my hip and she kind of rocked it forward and man, my hip went clack. Like, it felt amazing. I didn't even know I needed it and it felt so good. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, I hope there's more of those. And it wasn't, funny enough, I didn't expect this. Towards the end, she pulled all my toes one by one and like... Seven of them clicked, and again, it felt amazing. I was like, "Oh, wow!"
Yeah.
And then, later on, she was doing a similar thing. She did to my leg and my shoulder.
Did she do that to your fingers as well?
Yeah, she did. I don't think any of those clicked, but she did do my shoulder, and that one of my shoulders did click. Not massively, but enough to be like, "Oh fuck!" Well, that felt good.
Yeah.
But no, nothing on the back. At one point, I swear to God, and now I'm questioning if I heard this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did not hear this wrong. She had one of my legs up over her shoulder and she was kind of lifting it up and I swear to God she said if you need to fart it's okay.
Yeah
And I was like, oh okay, I don't need to fart, like I'm fine. And then I think she was like trying to get me to fart with my leg, like she was waiting for something, like I guess that happens quite often at that moment. I could see why if I did need to fart, there's no way you could hide it.
She's got a quote.
She must hear it. It must happen all the time. She probably thought maybe I was just holding it in, and I was like, "No, I'm fine." And then,
they got a fart.
And then she started like rotating my leg, and and then she went, "Let it go, let it go." And I'm like, "Okay."
So,
I thought I let it go. I don't know if I let it go or not.
But there
were moments she was like stood on me.
Ripped the most heinous fart.
So that little moment, she was stood on me, climbing up me, like just arms up. There was some positions I was amazed that I was put in and fit in. But like she said, I was always flexible. She was very complimentary about my flexibility.
That's good.
And I've been saying that to all the clients.
Yeah.
And then she only made a little bit of small talk right towards the end. And then she kind of, at one point I thought we'd finished because she like tapped me on the head. And I went, okay, thank you. And then she like tapped me like multiple times and was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought for some reason I took that as we're done, get out. Just tap me on the back of the head and I'm like, thank you. She's like, no. I'm like, oh, right. Oh, you're still hitting me. Okay.
Yeah,
this
good.
is good. This is good.
Nice.
But yeah, didn't really see her at all. I don't really know who she was or what she looked like. I had to ask the woman because there were like 3 tip jars, and I'm like, well, who did me? Who was it? Who was this person?
Yeah.
Like, she was like, that one. Okay.
It's that.
There you go.
Nice. How do you
she
now,
she did say I sleep very well that night, and I did, man. I was like out by like 9:30.
Really?
Like, yeah, and I did sleep well.
And how do you feel today?
I did feel a bit sore last night. Last night I won't lie. Oh, my shoulder blades, fuck man, they were really fucking. Specifically, I could literally feel where the thumbs were sore.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I ache a lot. Back of my legs were hurting, like I'd been running. But then I woke up this morning, and by the time I got to work and was moving around, I felt fine. I felt good.
Good. Nice.
Like, feel pretty good now. I can still feel it a little bit. Like I can feel, I feel good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back. I said to them, I was like, I'll come back. I'll be back. Maybe not for the same massage, but I'll work my way through the catalogue. I'll go for the pregnancy books. Do I have to get pregnant while doing it?
Yeah.
I'll probably go back and have more of I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what I do. I originally went on there just to book a neck massage and then ended up having a full body traditional one.
Oh, no, good.
So I can escalate pretty quick. So I'm not gonna. I can escalate. I can get. I can escalate things pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In a click of a button. By the sounds.
Yeah, good. Good for you for treating yourself.
I guess so. I guess it was a treat.
I don't know if
I guess it was a treat. Yeah, but yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. And you know what? I fucking hell, man. My head, she just did almost just like a normal massage. Oh my God, I love it. I loved having my head massaged. I was like a fucking cat. I swear I was purring. Like, it felt amazing. I was almost like, I'd actually just be here for an hour and just have you do my head.
Yeah.
But no, there was no happy ending. There were a few moments when I was on my front when she got fucking close.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, when I was on my back and she had me sideways with me fucking bum in the air, there were times she was pretty much around my arsehole. But yeah, she was really close. She got close a couple of times, and I was like, fucking hell. And then she obviously moved around very professionally. She knows her trade.
Good for her.
So yeah, no heavy ending. And again, I'm pretty sure it was an old woman, because at one point she had my arms up, and she had by my wrists. There were many times we were like interlocking fingers, and she was like pulling my arms up, or I was grabbing her wrist, just grabbing mine. It's like we were doing weird like ice skating or something kind of table.
Weird sex
like it was a bit like that. It was like we were doing weird Kama Sutra like positions, but not sexual. Like just trying them all out on the table.
Yeah.
Like but yeah, no, and pretty. At one point, she had my arms up by the wrists, and my hands were just like resting on her boobs, and I was like, I think she's like an old woman, like, but she's very flexible, good at jumping up and down tables.
From what I can tell from my touch,
no, I wasn't groping. But I just never really saw her. I saw a silhouette once, like. Anyway, they gave me a loyalty card.
I think I'd prefer to have someone older massage.
I don't know if the loyalty card is a happy ending at the end of that. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like an older person massaging you is not a bad thing. Like, I feel like they have more experience. They're going to give an absolute blinder, mate.
Oh, it was amazing. Oh yeah, amazing. Yeah, very good. I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed. I will return. So there you go.
Good.
Greg went and had a fucking massage.
Should we? Oh, mate, you know what we could do? We'll both book one, and we'll take the Zoom mic, and we'll just do a podcast whilst getting massaged.
It'll just be that. It'll just be silent. Oh yeah, occasionally. Oh.
Like, oh god.
She kept being like, okay, is this okay? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And so after a time she'd be, is it too
like,
much? No, fine, keep going. It was good. It's like I kind of treated it as like, well, if I got tattooed on not that it needs to be done, but I want it done. Yeah. So I'm not going to be like, actually. Like,
for me, I'd just be in there to be like, what do you need? And I was just like, are you aware of Bret Hitman Hart? She's just like, he has this move where you twist the legs. I would pretty much like you to do that to me. until you hear
Yeah.
until you hear something snap. Really?
Well, of course, you obviously can do massages where they don't touch your feet. That was just because I was doing a full body one.
Yeah, no.
You can't just go and have your back and neck done.
Just like do everything but my feet.
Yeah. I've got my confidence socks on. It's just like those fucking those old fucking goth boots.
I don't want that.
What's the make of those fucking goth boots? Fucking
the fucking New Rocks.
Yes, you just got a pair of New Rocks. I've got my confidence boots on.
What about what's the fucking?
Wow, you don't even wear those when you're wearing just normally. No, I just wear these when I have to be out of clothing.
Yeah,
exposed.
when there's a potential chance that my feet are going to be attacked, I usually wear these.
Should we go into Geezedrop it?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Go on.
Well, we hear snippets, have a conversation, heard by you last week in our contest. What did you hear? What have you heard? Geezedrop.
Geezedrop it. Having a listen.
So I have none, but then Fran popped up with one.
Super. It's coming through to save the day for you. I heard one, and then Luke Top Shagger has sent me an absolute bunch from
Fran and Top Shagger has come in to save the day once again.
Yeah, thank you. I think they're in competition. I'm pretty sure of it. Well, do you want to do yours?
Well, now
first?
there's new locations. It's going to be a whole new world. I'm excited.
It's true. It's very true.
Well, Luke's always kind of were out and about on tour. What did you say? Do mine?
Do you want to
My
do
one and
yours,
only?
and then I'll do what I've got?
Okay. Tell me, what's your surname? I need to know if you're related to my girlfriend.
Fair. That's a fair.
You could
fair
literally
enough.
say that. That's probably how you meet every woman.
That's up there
I'm
with
Debbie.
what was it?
Oh, Debbie.
Jack's-
Hi. What's your surname, Debbie? I need to know if you're related to my girlfriend.
What's
Oh,
that?
thank God.
Oh,
I need
like-
to know if you're related
yeah.
to mine.
That's the same as that's up there with Jack's I'm a dolphin trainer fucking line.
Oh yes, of course.
Indeed. I heard one which was I was walking back from Lidl.
Joe heard one. Bloody hell.
Walking back from Lidl, walking past the lady on the phone, and I just heard her just go, "Yeah, I've got a massive one." That's it. Classic. A good old classic Geezedrop there. You know.
Talking about, I'm gonna theorise talking about a turkey.
Nice innuendo.
Yeah, I love an innuendo.
Massive, just a massive cock.
I don't know. I heard a fantastic innuendo at work where somebody was like, I want to buy some balls for my wife, like golf balls. The guy at the till went, what balls does your wife play with? And he went, well, everyone's I give her. But it wasn't they were doing it in like a weird tongue-in-cheek way. It's just the way the conversation was flowing. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Saying it with a complete straight
I can't hold
face.
myself together.
Yeah.
And what balls does your wife play with? Whatever balls I give her.
Yeah.
I'm still not over working in a golf shop for over 2 years. The innuendo. I'm still not over it. I still snigger every time I hear someone say stiff shaft. Like, every time. Right, sorry. There you go, that was a good Geezedrop. Good hearing. What's Luke Top Shagger saying?
Luke sent me. He sent me 4. He says
Wow,
one of
busy
them was.
boy.
He sent me this one, and he sent me a message before that saying that he was in a pub, and there was a guy there just openly doing poppers. And then the next message he sent me, it seemed like a Geezedrop, so I'm going to read it out like one. And it just says, I went for a pee, then a poo came out. Surprise.
What? I missed it. You broke up for a second. I didn't hear what you said.
Well, now we're back together. I went for a pee, then poo came out. Hopefully.
Hopefully that's a Geezedrop.
Hopefully not too late.
And he wasn't telling you something in confidence.
Well, I mean, who knows anymore. I then got these. He says, heard in a pub in Slough.
Oh, when you go for a piss and you end up shitting. Yeah, I like when
yeah.
that happens. Maybe that's what's happened. I'm thinking of shit
you
coming
can
out
only,
of dick.
You can only
I
hope.
imagine it's one of those quite a good night when you go for a piss. Oh, actually, I could, and it ends up becoming a shit. Very rare occurrence.
Well, that's
I think,
it.
for me. But
Are you? So if you're
it's a nice
standing up,
surprise.
and having a piss, are you then cutting
Yeah,
off your
I
piss
would-
so you can sit down and have a shit and finish like?
I might cut it off. Maybe if I think I'm ready.
Yeah?
Maybe. I wouldn't keep flowing while I turned. I wouldn't
Get
keep
ready,
flowing
Armstrong.
while I turned.
Now get out there.
Yeah. I wouldn't keep flowing while. It depends how far along I mean piss. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. There's a many factors that need to be taken into this, Joe, to be fair.
dude.
Many factors.
I mean, I find
You know?
that when I do poo, I just start pissing as well. Like, whether I wanted to or not, it just
a
happens.
fucking horse.
Yeah. Yeah. Just rip a fart and then just start pissing for like 8 minutes. Heard in a pub in Slough.
Brilliant.
3 men, just how I like it, bruv. I know, that could be anything. Could be like 3 wise men just turned up. You know? Who knows?
Could be. I like that.
There's only 2 things that get me hard in life: crack and scraps.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That sounds like a good. That sounds like a good clothes, like a good make,
Crack
like a
and
good
scraps.
brand.
Sounds like it sounds like a port scratching company.
It does sound like a port scratching company. Yes.
Crack and scraps.
I like that. That's cool. Or
broken
crack
up.
company.
That's a crack and scraps. Feels like just like that's a biscuit company that only sends you like broken biscuits, like or broken crisps or whatever. Like.
Brilliant.
And then finally,
What else we heard?
and then just finally this one.
Pardon me.
When she said she had the clap, I thought she meant the STD, not that her flaps were like a helicopter.
Whoa. Wow.
So yeah.
Fucking hell. Well, thank you for that.
I know. What an ender. What an ender.
Yeah. Well, fucking hell. Yeah. What an ender.
Thank
yeah,
you
okay.
again, Luke, and thank you to Fran for sending those in for us. A bag of crack and scraps, pork scratchings are on there.
I'm in your way.
In a minute.
Crack and scratch.
Crack and scratch.
I thought
and
I would.
scraps.
What are you saying now?
I keep messing that up and saying crap and
Oh, you still can't say it.
Yeah.
What is it with saying?
That's- I
Crack
think-
and scraps.
crack and scraps. Yeah, I think that's the episode title.
Does it fit me being massaged?
Yeah, because you were getting cracked.
I guess so. I could put crack in like a crack.
Yeah.
I don't want to correct too much your artwork though.
And at
I'll
some
figure it
points
out.
during the massage, it felt like you were having a scrap.
The other day, I can't remember if I actually sent this to you or not. I didn't even look to check. I can't remember. There was 2 episode artworks in a row you sent me, and I might have even sent it to you. I don't know if I sent it to you. I wrote a message out, and it was like, "You really hate me fitting the titles on your pictures, don't you?"
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Did I send that to you?
Yeah.
You know what? The other morning I woke up and that popped in my head, and I was like, I hope he doesn't think I was being a prick. Like,
No, not at
but like
all.
days later, I just woke up, and that was literally the first thought that popped in my head, and I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't think I was being a prick. And I was like, it's been too long now to message to be like, oh, by the way, 3 days
Yeah,
ago
I
I
wasn't
said
being a
this
dick,
in the
by the
evening.
way.
I wasn't being a prick.
No, yeah, I
Anyway,
do.
that's
I
what's in
do
my
remember
head.
that.
So I
I'm
thought
just
I'd
scrolling back through
publicly
now to
apologise.
find it. In all honesty.
Or maybe I dreamt it too. I thought I'd keep things nice and festive and go with have a little look at Christmas traditions from around the world. Odd ones, obviously odd ones.
Okay.
They're all brilliant. I mean, some of them I'm aware of. Some of them, you know, you kind of remember from school and what have you. Some of them I didn't even think were real. But here we go. This is on Wanderlust. Although I've seen this list on multiple websites. Here we go. Japan. I'm going to Japan soon. Japan.
Oh
is,
yeah, fuck.
I am, yes, April. Japan, it is quite traditional Christmas dinner is KFC.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah. No, I have.
Due
heard
to
that
the
being
combination of tiny Japanese ovens and clever marketing campaigns convincing locals that fried chicken is a traditional American feast, reservations have to be made to eat at KFC on Christmas Day. During the run-up to Christmas, Colonel Sanders' statue outside KFC Japan wears a Santa gear. The chicken is served in special holiday packaging. Demand is such that online service has been created to order your Xmas family bucket in advance and have it delivered.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fucking cool to me.
Yeah, that sounds pretty decent.
I'd be up for
KFC for Christmas.
Fucking KFC family bucket.
Kentucky
Fucking-
Fried Christmas, mate.
I'd be happy if that was the one time a year I even had KFC. I could live with that, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not
Just saving it for that
I
one
wouldn't
day.
like. I wouldn't like. I would. if anyone was like, if you could have any fast food chain for Christmas dinner, what would it be? I don't think KFC would even be on the top 5 list. But the fact that it's tradition in this country makes me more like, I'd be like, oh, I wouldn't mind having KFC Christmas Day.
Have it, yeah.
There we go.
Fucking
Norway. Norwegians believe that Christmas Eve coincides with the arrival of evil spirits and witches. It is only logical then that Norwegian householders hide all their brooms before they go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
After all, nothing spoils quicker than finding your broom in broken pieces at the foot of the tree, trashed by some joyriding witch.
Some joyriding witch.
Hide all your brooms. Okay.
I wonder when the first account of that was recorded. When that first occurred, and just be like,
Well, there's a lot of things with like theory. I don't know how to. I'm sure there's a lot of like stories and theories like brooms being associated with a lot of like folklore, especially, but not even just for like it being mystical things, but like wasn't it like with witches? Wasn't there something to do with some weird infection in some town like fucking centuries ago, and like the women used to try and like use the fucking broom handle to like almost like scrape the yeast infection off or something stupid like that, and like I don't know.
Maybe
There's a story. Google it. I don't know. Google it.
Google it.
Google women from centuries ago using broomsticks not to be witches, and then it being associated with being a witch. If you just Google that, that'd be perfect.
Okay, cool. Let me just. Can you just one more time? What was the first sentence?
I can't even remember what I said.
I'm not fucking doing it.
Number 4.
I would have just typed in brooms
getting well ahead of
yeast
myself.
infection.
I know, and yeah, sorry everyone. I'm really bad. I'm in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
So I keep telling myself. In the week leading up to Christmas, Venezuelans attend a daily church service. I need to slow down. Called, here we go, Missa do Inguanado, early morning mass. I would definitely butcher that. Sorry everyone. In the capital, it is customary to travel to the church service on roller skates.
That's fucking cool. That's
Indeed.
fun.
So widespread is the practice. Many roads in the capital are closed until 8 a.m. to provide Christmas worshippers a safe passage. That sounds fucking rad.
That's cool.
Close the... I wouldn't even care
That's
about the church
cool.
bit. Just fucking close down the fucking streets through the town centres, through the fucking capital, so you could just fucking rollerblade through it to church.
That's fucking tight.
That's a cool Christmas edition. I like that. That's fucking sick. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm on board with that. Number 4. In Austria, St. Nicholas has an evil counterpart called Krampus. Love Krampus.
Yeah, fucking A.
He is the bad cop to St. Nick's good cop. A demon-like creature with one task: to punish bad children before Christmas. People dress in devil costumes, roam the streets carrying chains and a basket for adopting especially bad children and hauling them to hell. That's fucking cool. Go around fucking pick up kids and launching them into hell. It's certainly one way to keep the kids off the streets, yeah. Fucking dress up as a fucking demon and walk around Christmas Eve fucking with a basket to throw kids to hell in. I mean, you'd get stabbed here, but still.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know.
Or set on fire or something ridiculous, like. Number 5. Ooh. Welcome to the Bazaar Catalan? What country is this? Catalonia? Where's that? Locals in Catalonia. Welcome to the bizarre Catalan tradition of defecating log. Locals in Catalonia... I'm saying this wrong.
Catalonia is an autonomous community of Spain. The Catalonia region is northeastern Spain, is known for its lively beach resorts of Costa Brava, as well as the Pyrenees Mountains, Barcelona regional capital. So yeah, it's part of Spain.
Okay.
I think there is some history to it, because I know there's... I think they almost...
I think there's some history to it.
There is. It's like not unofficial. Like Catalonians, they sort of. I think they're not. It's not an official sort of thing. But
Joe's doing quotation marks.
I could be saying some very offensive things there, so I do
apologise. I mean, you know, you're stumbling down yeast infections and fucking broomsticks and legs.
Apart Apologies.
Move on.
Apologies
Let's
to
get
all
back
of
to
our
this one.
Catalonian listeners out there. I do apologise.
Locals in Catalonia create a character out of a log, drawing a face on it and giving it a hat. They then spend a fortnight feeding it fruit, nuts and sweets. On Christmas Eve, the entire family beats the log with sticks and sings a traditional song that translates to, "If you don't crap well, I'll beat you with a stick," until the log excretes all the treats. It's hard to comprehend why this tradition hasn't caught on elsewhere. They also decorate their nativity scenes with small pooping ceramic figurines, usually well-known characters, often drawn from that year's news. The figurines always have their pants round their ankles. From that year's news? What was that, fucking Trump stood there? He's fucking...
Jesus.
That's a fucking weird one.
That's an odd one. That is the work of madness. That is...
Yeah.
We're going to encourage a log to shit.
Yeah, fuck me. Okay, this one's in Sweden. This unusual tradition at least has a lengthy history. Oh, here we go. Bit of history to this one, Joe. Mm-hmm. Its origins begin in the 11th century with a mentioning of a man-sized goat figure that accompanied St. Nicholas. Now it's got a lot bigger. Cities across Sweden construct Yule goats at the beginning of the Advent every year, with the most famous being the Galv, a straw statue that often reaches a whopping 40 feet. Unfortunately, it does attract people who want to turn it into a giant bonfire, and the display has been sadly destroyed about 36 times since 1966.
Damn.
Cleanliness really is next to godliness. Locals believe that the devil and other evil spirits live in the dark, dirty corners of your home. Therefore, they spend the week before Christmas sweeping up, collecting rubbish, and then piling everything in a huge heap outside. Finally, a effigy of the devil is placed on top, and the whole thing is set on fire. They call it the burning of the devil. The idea that Guatemalans is to burn all the bad from the previous year and start a new year out of the ashes. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Ukraine deck the halls with spider webs and spiders. That's festive, isn't it?
Ugh. What was that?
Instead of fairy lights and baubles, Ukrainians like to throw artificial spider webs on trees. The tradition has its origins in an old tale of a poor woman who couldn't afford to decorate her tree and woke on Christmas morning to discover a spider had covered it in glorious sparkling web. There you go. It's a lovely little story, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a lovely little story.
That's cool.
Alright, we've got two more. No, we haven't. Yes, here we go. A couple more. Italy. Oh no, we missed Portugal. Oh, so this one, a lot of people do this. People do this everywhere. Sometimes you place an extra place for your loved one, a deceased loved one.
Yeah.
Some people. I mean, I've not been anywhere that's been where it's happened, but I know a lot of people do that.
Okay.
So that one was for Portugal, but I know people in England that do that as well. Italy. Unable to concisely prove the existence of Santa, the Vatican decided to throw its weight behind something they had countless dealings with, an old witch called La Befana, who delivers presents to the kids in Italy. The story goes that the three wise men invited the witch to accompany them to see baby Jesus. She said she was too busy and the legend was born. I like that. It's good. That's good.
That is good.
Germany. On the evening of the 5th of December, German children leave a boot or a shoe outside their bedroom door. In the morning, if they've been good, will wake up to find the shoes filled with sweets. If they haven't, they will only find a branch. Obviously, it is best to leave out your newest pairs of shoes. Fresh out the box.
A fucking branch. Here's a branch.
Others mean like coal or something.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess that's the origins of the stocking. I guess.
Hang on, there's one more. On Christmas Eve, unmarried Czech women stand with their back to the door and toss one of their shoes over their shoulder. If it lands on the toe facing the door, it means they'll be married within a year. If it lands with the heel facing the door, then they're in for another year of being single.
Okay.
Damn those shoes.
Yeah, fucking right.
Predicting everything.
Wow.
God, don't you hate it when shoes predict your future? Don't you hate it when your shoe tells you you're going to die alone?
Yeah. Just like, will I die today?
Am I going to die alone, shoe? Ah, you're pointing at the back door.
When will I die?
Well,
If you
I
could,
know that.
what do you? I think we could probably create a pretty good traditional event like that, something like that. If we put our minds together.
What, a shoe tossing?
No, well,
Christmas event?
not specifically shoes, but like just like a Christmas tradition.
Forks.
I think it would be fun to create a Christmas tradition. Something maybe involving a baby. That'd be pretty funny.
What?
Well, just like baby Jesus and all that, isn't it? Like it's just Christmas
That's a
time.
turn.
Maybe one person in the village is picked, and a man and a woman are picked, and then they have to go and fornicate until she is pregnant. They have to do this perfectly in time so that the child is born on Christmas Day. And they basically have like a very turbulent 9 months. They obviously are made homeless during this time, and they have to. The idea is that these two people are basically for real, like reenacting the birth of Christ.
Wow.
And you just hope that a water breaks before midnight or whatever, you know.
Otherwise, what happens?
That's it.
Jesus.
I think we should just do an IRL nativity but it starts like way further. It's like, so they've got to conceive on like, I don't know, quite some time away. Probably March 25th.
Man. I was going to be like, just get a field full of Christmas trees and fill it with Christmas lights and then take fucking acid or fucking mushrooms and just walk around all night.
No, well, you enjoy your midsummer fucking celebrations. I'm over here creating Life Bank.
I thought rather than go down take a turn at Christmas and go down a darkest story of the week, I thought I'll keep things light and go for a Christmas story of the week.
Okay, then.
Do you know what? I googled like funny Christmas stories, or funny Christmas stories in news.
Bad time
you know
for
what?
that, Greg.
Man, it is just
Bad time for that.
I really found it hard to find a positive Christmas story.
Yeah.
Like,
It probably didn't help that a fucking dude ran a car through a Christmas
that was all of it. Like, that was all of it. And I kept trying to reword it, and that was always that.
Bad time.
It means fucking dark. It's fucking horrible. I did eventually find one.
Good.
So, yes, did eventually find one that I thought would be a fun Christmas story to wrap up on here.
Okay.
As a science fiction and fantasy author, Scott Reagan is used to probing Q&As. Over the Christmas weekend, however, the New Carolina resident held an improv on social media after he and his wife made a rather jolting discovery early Christmas morning. Yo, my 3-year-old came down at 3 a.m. and unwrapped everyone's presents.
No. Oh, no.
So his name was Rennington. Rennington wrote on X a few hours later showing a picture of the chaotic wrapping paper crime scene with no presents spared.
Oh, mate. Oh, dear.
He literally came back upstairs asking for scissors. That's how we knew something went terribly wrong. That's when his wife scrambled to at least rewrap the gifts they had prepared for their older son. Some people tried to make excuses for the eager toddler, suggesting the little guy had to tear open all the gifts because he didn't know how to read, which blah 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 blah. Most of the responses to his son's imprecation were filled with humour at the situation. I can't imagine the rush they must have felt, one envious commentator wrote. Could you imagine that, though? Being like 3 years old and just opening every fucking present under the tree.
At the time of your life, yeah. That's
going
to be their first
you'd be
memory.
like, no, like...
Yeah.
Man, we were definitely upset for about 5 minutes there, but I'm a pretty firm believer in having to laugh at the unexpected and just roll with it. And he's just a kid. That's true. It'll be a story for when he's older. It'll be fun. Do you remember that time you got up and fucking opened everyone's fucking presents, you little shit? Dad, I'm 46 now. Doesn't fucking matter.
Here's the scissors.
You did it this year too. Oh, I was drunk. You ruined your kid's Christmas.
That's fucking great. I was quite eager. Yeah, I remember being an eager present opener when I was younger. I definitely would wake up like at 4 a.m. and just open all my stocking things and then be like, right, now what? I was like,
Now what?
Like,
yeah, waking up and seeing the stockings there. Mum and Dad used to put them in our rooms, but they'd stopped doing that because we were getting up too early. Like, literally, the moment they put them in there at like midnight before they went to bed or whatever, you'd just be up. Ha!
yeah, that's it.
And they'll be back to bed. And you notice at the bottom of your bed like Jumanji. Boom, boom. So they had to go downstairs in the end.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Damn it. Oh well. I'd say it brings us to the end of the episode.
Yes,
and we'll be back.
I agree. This is, I mean, if this one's coming out on Christmas Eve. Sorry,
Christmas Eve. So nobody will listen to it till the New Year anyway. So
Christmas
happy
Eve,
New Year as well.
Yeah. A happy birthday to your mum.
Yes, thank you. Christmas Eve. Yes. And Merry Christmas to yours.
Yes, and good tidings we bring to you and your kids.
Yes, and to everyone out there. Yeah, awesome guys. I've been Greg. What was it? I would have gone what it was. Kraken what?
Oh, you motherfucker! That was.
What was it? Kraken Scraps. Sounds like two dogs. I like that. It's two dogs as well. It's two little crime-solving dogs.
Kraken Scraps.
So they're always crime-solving, aren't they?
Motherfucker.
Kraken Scraps. I've been Greg Kraken Scraps Armstrong.
I've been Joe shitting Christmas log Jackson, I guess.
Fantastic. Merry fucking Christmas, yo. Bye.
Happy New Year.
You've been listening to The All Seeing Guys with Greg and Joe, where Greg probably had some kind of list and Joe most likely went for a piss 5 minutes before the end. If you hear this, it means that Greg hasn't sorted an outro yet. So maybe just imagine some music here, because honestly, that's all I actually wanted. Okay, bye.